Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. These fans get to see their team at home for the first time this season, Singy, and they want to help create a spark for their squad.
Well, clearly there's no place like home, Boog. A few road games didn't go their way to start the season, but they're at home now looking to right the ship. Should be a lot of excitement in the park today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and pitching here today, German Marquez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The wind of the pitch. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 210.
On the ground. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come. Here's Mookie to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1. One down, base is empty. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Rip to third. Throw over to Choi. 2 up, 2 down. Juan Soto now. Breaking ball inside. 1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Runner at second, 2 down. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Here's Nick Madrigal.
For the Rockies.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that clips the inside corner. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Bunting for a hit, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Two down. Popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Marquez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. And a good eye there. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Muncy hits one in the air. Celestino snags it on the run.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And he deals.
Ball one.
Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Ground ball left side. Fires to second for one. On to Choi. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
There's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. One out, base is empty. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. That one hammered center field. Back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. That's the second out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Now, Ezekiel Tovar. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
2 down, nobody on. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat.
Miguel
Marquez back to work.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And a pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off for Los Angeles.
So up next, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 at second. And that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Mookie now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. The Dodgers trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That just misses. 1-1. And Mookie takes. Turns and fires the Betts. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. That's through there for a strike. Two outs. That one down the line and foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
And the pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike. Hit hard, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So digging in, Gilberto Celestino. Ball one there. The 1-0. That one at triple digits. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1-2.
Choi aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter, number 1.
So the lineup flips
Second
over.
baseman.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Nick Madrigal. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Bouchard stands in now and watches strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Rockies strand one, and they trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And 1-2. And another ball. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And here it comes. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 3-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The punch out there. One away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Inside, just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's Nolan Jones.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 24.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's Jansen to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Grounded out his first time. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the righty deals.
2.
And that's too high. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on.
Full count.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Tobar in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Two outs. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The right-hander back to work. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner.
You know, these
out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
all over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Miguel Vargas. Misses outside, 1-0. That's a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball out towards left field. Bouchard going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 2-1 is high. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2. And that's a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth. Beeks also throwing. Ohtani stands at second with 2 gone. Check swing. He went. And the count is 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Colorado.
The first baseman, G-Man Joy.
The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. And ball 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
That one hit to right. And it stays fair.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
No outs. Runner at first. At the plate, Gilberto Celestino. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. On the ground to third. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Madrigal, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Fires across the diamond. What a play. Inning over. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down 3-2. Top 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next pitch misses way outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Throws to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Headed down the line, and a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's Muncy to hit. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Right down to shoot, and the count 1-2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Pitch misses, 2-2. And that one missing low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. And he walked him.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Tyler Kinley gets the call from the pen.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And fires in a fastball at 95. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nolan Jones. Ohtani back to work. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Number 24.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. And that one off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9, Danny.
Now the catcher up to hit. Danny Jansen, 1 for 2. Just missed.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now, and he deals. Up and in, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Kicks and fires.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ball 2.
Just missed. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters throws him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Pajes jumps out of the way of ball 1.
1-0.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 2nd of the year, and they add on. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. And that one is inside ball 1. Two gone now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's Mookie Betts. His two-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, third out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the seventh, and now the DH. And a pitch. In there at the knees. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Jonathan Loaisiga looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Fireisen getting cranked up as well. At the belt and fires. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. The Rockies down by a pair here at the bottom of the seventh. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Ji-Man Choi digs in now. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. And a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. It
got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
A new pitcher in the game, Lucas Gilbreth.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Gilbreth, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. That one inside. And the count is 1-1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, John Curtis appears to be getting loose. Beeks, a left-hander, also throwing. And now the lefty hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now here is Freddie Freeman in there for strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw over to Choi, and Freeman is retired. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gilberto Celestino digging in for the Rockies. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nick Madrigal digging in for the Rockies. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's a strike. Tying run at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And here it comes.
1-2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The tying run at the plate. And another ball. Here's a 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. And a good eye there. Celestino off of first with 2 away. And there's the strike. That's in there. And a count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
In the air out to center. Pajes on his way over. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that ends the inning. The Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. We go to the 9th. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
As the lefty gets to work. And that's outside. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Hernandez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Jones makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel.
2 outs, base is
Vargas.
empty. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 2. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan Phillips. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 59, Evan Phillips.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Rockies, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's going to be Danny Jansen. And there's the strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next offering is down low. Bounce to the left side. And he grabs it in foul ground. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. He's 2 outs away. Brendan Rodgers now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez flashes the leather on the running catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And it's even up. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Wouldn't chase that time. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Fouled off. He was late. One strike away. He walked in, and that will keep things going. So up next, Ji-Man Choi.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Just missed.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Righty to the plate. Slice the other way and foul. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. With the tying run on at first, here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him looking, and that is the ball game.
So many festivities and excitement around opening day. It's great to come out and get that first one out of the way. You carry that momentum into the second game of the year, and you hope that it extends for a good period of time.
And the final score here, 4-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors, they left 5 runners on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 8 hits.